It's either hot or mosquitoes. I don't know which one to choose. Hello my babies, you're here again with me, baby. Welcome back to my channel. If you're already a subscriber here, welcome back. Today is a little different. We're doing a travel thing again. But if you are not, then go ahead and click the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss out on any of my... What is this? This isn't really a travel video. It is more of a review because I'm coming at ya from Bulacan in a place called Aranya Resorts. Oh yeah! If you follow me on my social media, you would know that I do like going to a place called Cabin Resorts in Bulacan as well. So with the same makers, they came out with this place and it's called Aranya Resorts. It's a little different. This one has more of a glamping type of setup to it. It's a little bit more rough on the edges, a little more adventurous. So if you're into that, then you're watching the correct video. Aranya Resorts. This place is actually pretty new. When I was looking through their IG, I couldn't really tell what it was. I just knew that they had some pretty cool looking villas and they have a cool lagoon and there are like waterfall situations. So I was like, okay, let's do that. But now that we've been here for 4 days, we're leaving tomorrow. We're doing 5 days here. Very good amount of time. I think I would like to give you a little bit of a tour so that you can understand what type of place Aranya Resorts is before you decide to book for yourself. To get to Aranya Resorts, we had to pin this on Waze. It's like a Mindas Bukopay. Don't worry, the pin is pretty correct. So once you arrive at the Bukopay place, there is a nearby car with the Aranya Resorts logo and yun po ang pickup ninyo because you can't get into Aranya Resorts without having a 4x4. So they have to do their own pickup, which is like a Pajero. You do go in like a dirt road. It's like bleh, 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 bleh. Malubak, but it's all good. We're doing this in the name of adventure, right? Adventure. You enter and you see this giant building and that place is actually called Hamog. That is where the information center is at the 2nd floor, which is where you sign the waiver, things like that, because nga, this is glamping. It's not your typical resort. And the ground floor is basically like where you have your breakfast, dinner, whatever. Hamog is really cool. The food is so good. My top favorite, probably the sizzling sinigang, actually all of the soups like the bulalo. So see, this is camping, but you have really great food at your fingertips. For people like me who do not like to cook, this place is excellent. The menu has a lot of variety and you got drinks as well, so it's really up to you what you want to do there. But the space for the Hamog area is really big. It has very beautiful views of nature, so much trees because we're like on top of a hill, right? On top of a mountain or something, but your view is like so vast, beautiful. Whether it's morning or at night, ganda. Anyway, from Hamog, you do need the transport. Okay, so the car, you will need it to take you to the next area. The hillside is actually just one space for one group. I thought there would be a lot of these type of villas, but it's actually just for one group for like 6 to 8 people. This is not what we booked, but we were able to do a little tour. From the signage, you do go inside, you get that campfire setup for if you want to do campfire songs. CAMPFIRISONG song, yay! I feel like maybe they would be open to, you know, cooking hot dogs and marshmallows, things like that. I think that would be a really fun activity if you're doing this with your friends or with your family at night. Moving inside, you do have a swimming pool as well, and the pool is gorgeous. It is overlooking. It is an infinity pool, so you're gonna have the most amazing photos there. I would know because I did take a lot of shots. This makes me wish that this was where we stayed, but it's all good in the hood. We'll get to that later. You also have like a bahay kubo, like a pavilion type of setup, which I think would be a nice place to chill. You can read there, maybe hang with your friends. It's really up to you. At the back, you do see the parking of the ATVs. Then moving on to the actual house, it's still kind of a camping setup, like I said. So it's open air. On the bottom floor, the ground floor, you have a bathroom and it is still pretty aesthetic. It has the matte black accents and it totally works. Outside you have details like the stones and you have the picnic table connected to your like washing area. I think this is really nice if you guys are eating in, telling your stories, kwento-kwento, diba? Ang ganda! Up the stairs, you have another table with a really pretty light. Of course, it's from Cabin Resorts' makers, so it's bound to be aesthetic. It's bound to be gorgeous here. You've got these giant glass doors or dividers, and it's such a clean look. When you go inside, you have the beds and the closet, things like that, and then you have a ladder going up to your final bed, which I think would be a really nice place for the kids. You know, I'm sure they'd have fun going up and down the ladders, or maybe kids at heart like me. After seeing all of that, I think I would really love to stay at Cliffside next time, but we're gonna move on to where we actually stayed, which is the Lauaan. I don't even know how to say it properly, but we did stay here at the Lauaan Villas. Now this is the parang communal area na. We have some villas which are good for 2. We have some villas which are good for 4. But overall, they all look pretty much the same. And they all don't have a bathroom. You have a communal bathroom outside. It's like an outhouse with your toilets and your showers and a sink for brushing your teeth and washing your face. At least the bathrooms are separated, you know, from men and women still. It's a little bit of work. Like, I would wake up in the middle of the night and I would need to pee. So yes, I would have to stand up, get out of the villa, walk to the outhouse and pee there. But right, not your typical place. I'm not one for super hardcore camping, so this to me is already, that's all I can do. Well, that's the bathroom situation. Of course, the rooms are really pretty as well. They still give me the same vibe as Cabin Resort. It's still very wooden with white walls and black accents. Very clean as well. So I think so beautiful. Look around, you have your bed, you have your closet, you have your couch, and then you have your personal balcony where you can have coffee or eat breakfast. Out in the front, you also have a table set up, which I think is really nice if you're just gonna chill, read a book, enjoy the sun. Everything was comfortable. I loved it. Now that you've seen what the villas look like, nearby you can walk. It's kind of not the nearest type of walk. There are a lot of steps, but you can walk to the lagoon. Now the lagoon is where you can swim. It has a really nice pool area that looks very natural still. It has a lot of rocks and a lot of plants, but this is a nice place to swim. And right beside it, you have your H-bar. In H-bar, you can order drinks, you can order food. And Genova is there. Genova pizza. So far, they didn't have the pastries yet, but the pizzas are there. And they are delicious. This is one of my top when it comes to pizza. Okay, those are the major areas. We got them down. But there are other activities, like you can also try the ATV. I think it's 1,000 pesos for 30 minutes.
Naka-stop ka lang eh.
And I was like, holy cow, it's a little intense. I thought it would just be chill, like, you know, you're on a bump car, but no. It is pretty steep when you go on these dirt roads, so you really have to hold on to the bars at the back and make sure Kuya doesn't drop you. Please don't drop me. I think it was really cool because we were actually the first to try this activity, which is going, you know, trekking to the waterfall. I'm not exactly sure if this is open to all guests just yet, but instead of going to the usual 13 falls, which is like a nearby attraction, the guides here actually took us to the falls within the space. It was quite a trek. I thought it would just be like a chill, you know, let's look at the cute little falls, but no. I think we hiked for like 30 minutes. I was not properly dressed, but I think that was such a fun experience because we got to go hiking, climbing the rocks, climbing the, I don't know, the sides of the hills. And we got to actually see some really cool waterfalls. We got to see small ones, medium ones, and a kind of big one, which is the last of it. Took photos, took a little bit of videos, got eaten by a couple of mosquitoes, as you can see by my but I think it was such a blast. I think if you are not like me with blood that for some reason mosquitoes love so much, you're gonna enjoy that. I would say it's for more adventurous and limber people. It's kind of parkour. and balance. I would not suggest it for like my parents, but yeah, for people my age or younger, definitely give that a try. Anyway, I'm not really sure if I'm forgetting anything anymore. My brain is like, you know, let's take a nap. Overall, I think I'm gonna give Aranya Villas, like right now, at a soft opening phase, like a 9/10. I think if you are prepared for a more adventurous type of trip, this is the glamping experience for you. For me, it ticks all the marks that I wanted to tick. You know, is it photogenic? Definitely. I've taken a million photos and videos here. My content is gonna last me decades. Is it clean? Yes. So clean. They clean your rooms like every 2 days. Even the leaves on your balconies, they do sweep that from time to time. They clean the outhouse as well, so no problems there. The room actually smells super good when you go inside. What else? Is the food good? Definitely yes. You're not allowed to bring actual meals here. You can bring all the snacks you want, but they do have food here already, so all of the meals that you could possibly need, they have it, and they are delicious. And when I say delicious, I mean it. They're not exactly the cheapest. I mean, some of them are quite pricey, but I think super worth it. Does it give like a really amazing glamping experience? I think yes, for beginners like me who are not exactly prepared for the whole real camping type of situation with the tents and the baon and the cooking. Yeah, this is for people like us who still want the comfort of aircon and bidets. I would say though that you have to watch out because sometimes there is no electricity. I think they turn off the generator from a certain time of the day, but they do turn it back on, so you can just opt to charge all of your power banks and whatever beforehand just to make sure. My only cons, I think, are the bugs. Mosquitoes love me, so that's kind of my fault though. But as long as you arm yourself with some off lotion, you'll be perfectly fine. Another con, I think, maybe the bathroom. It is a little bit of a hassle here to go back and forth, especially if it's raining, which is our situation here. It was raining very hard first 2 days, so having to use an umbrella just to go to the outhouse, to the banyo, it really was quite an effort. Relation to that, maybe having to take a shower outside. Given that this is like a shared bathroom, if you are not friends with the other people in other villas, then maybe, you know, it's kind of jahe. Overall, I have to say I'm super glad we made this trip. I've been wanting to go for months ever since it opened, and now that we've actually tried it, I'm definitely enjoying it, and I'm definitely going to try Cliffside next time. I will try to take, you know, some friends maybe or some family. Have you been to Aranya Resorts? Let me know in the comment section. If you haven't, then go ahead and ask me your questions down below. Maybe I've missed something. I promise I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. I'll see you again next time. Peace and love. Bye!